A family hung a centuries-old painting in their home. At first, they admired its beauty and history. But soon, they noticed something strange. The eyes in the painting seemed to follow them. They brushed it off as their imagination. But the feeling of being watched grew stronger. One night, they heard a whisper coming from the painting. They gathered their courage and approached it. Suddenly, the eyes glowed with an unnatural light. A chilling voice echoed, "You should not have disturbed me." Panic set in as the painting began to move. The family tried to escape, but the room felt smaller. The painting's eyes locked onto them, hungry for their souls. In a flash, they were pulled into the canvas, forever trapped. Now, the painting watches, waiting for the next victims. Received a gifted toy on a sunny afternoon. At first, it seemed like a perfect gift. But soon, strange things began to happen. The toy would change positions overnight. The child thought it was just their imagination. But then, whispers filled the room at night. The toy's eyes seemed to follow the child. One night, the child woke up to find it missing. Panic set in as they searched the house. In the corner, the toy sat, grinning eerily. Its voice echoed, "Play with me forever." The child felt a chill run down their spine. Suddenly, the toy lunged forward, possessed. The child screamed, but it was too late. The toy had claimed its new playmate. A girl found a beautiful antique locket. It shimmered with a mysterious glow that caught her eye. Curious, she opened it and felt a chill in the air. Suddenly, a whisper echoed around her. The spirit of the locket's previous owner emerged. She looked frightened but also longing for connection. The girl felt a strong bond forming between them. But the spirit had a dark secret she needed to reveal. As the truth unfolded, the girl felt fear creeping in. The spirit asked to unlock her by being inside the locket. Would she help the spirit or become trapped forever? In all town, there's a haunted chapel everyone fears. They say a ghostly bride named Clara wanders its halls. Long ago, Clara died tragically on her wedding day. Since then, locals claim to hear her soft weeping. One night, a curious couple decided to investigate. As they stepped inside, an icy chill filled the air. Suddenly, they saw a glowing figure at the altar. Clara turned, her sorrowful eyes piercing their souls. Terrified, they ran out, but heard her whisper, "Find him." Legend says Clara's spirit won't rest until she's reunited.
Went to say goodnight to his son, just as he did every night. This was their routine, a comforting tradition that helped his son sleep. The room was dimly lit by a small lamp, casting soft shadows on the walls. But tonight, something felt off. His son was lying in bed with an unusually wide grin stretching from ear to ear. "Are you okay, buddy?" the father asked, feeling a bit uneasy. The son nodded, his grin unwavering. "Daddy, can you check for monsters under my bed?" he asked. Father chuckled, softly, trying to shake off his unease, and knelt down to look under the bed. His heart skipped a beat. Under the bed, he saw his real son, pale, trembling, and wide-eyed with fear. In a shaky whisper, the boy said, "Daddy, someone on my bed." Chill ran down the father's spine as he slowly looked back up, realizing that the grinning figure in the bed wasn't his son. The figure was smiling at him.
A driver picked up a hitchhiker on a lonely road. He was a ghost. Ever heard of the abandoned cabin in the woods? They say it's haunted by the spirits of those who vanished. One stormy night, a couple decided to spend the night there. As they settled in, the wind howled outside, rattling the windows. Suddenly, they heard a knocking at the door. They exchanged nervous glances, unsure of what to do. The knocking grew louder, echoing in the silence. Finally, they mustered the courage to open the door. But no one was there, just the howling wind. They turned to go back inside, but the door slammed shut. Panic set in as they realized they were not alone. A shadowy figure appeared in the corner of the room. They screamed, but the sound was swallowed by the storm. Would they escape or become part of the cabin's dark history?